I'd like to share with you a story about how we connected with our family and developed a sense of belonging to those people that had gone on before us. Last summer, my cousin Brenda called and asked if I would make a copy of the homestead picture of Will and Sis. It's the homestead picture of Kay County, where they had built their first home here in Oklahoma. They were from Kentucky. Hearts were broken. They'd buried 2 children. They would not have any more children, and nobody to carry on their stories. My grandpa is Aunt Sis's brother, and he was also from Kentucky. And when Aunt Sis and Uncle Will came out here and participated in this land run, then my grandfather followed. He was a United States Deputy Marshal back during Territory days in the Osage in Pawhuska, where he had his home. He met my grandmother there, and before statehood, fell in love with her and decided that being a lawman would not be a good profession for a father and a husband. So he quit that profession. But Uncle Will and Aunt Sis were the ones that drew him to Oklahoma. So their story is important, and not having any children to carry on those stories, we felt it was important that we share with the cousins the information that we had learned. So she decided, and I agreed and wanted to give her all the support that I could to do this land reenactment. We sent out emails, and we made phone calls. She made copies of the pictures, everything that we could do, and she had all of that set up at a local church for after we had our little ceremony at the corner of the land where Uncle Will and Aunt Sis had been. We met up at the Cherokee Land Strip Museum, caravanned out west on State Line Road, headed south on our street on this dirty road, dusty, dirty road, until we arrived at the post where they had their property. It was Township 26 North, Range 1 East, Section 5, 160 acres of the southeast quarter section. Aunt Frances is the only child left of Rob and Pearl. They had 16 children. She was the 14th child. She'll be 90 this summer. She's the one that staked the claim. Cousin Diana Kay held the stake, and Aunt Frances pounded that stake into the ground. And then she shared the story that had been shared with her. Then Aunt Margie, who's 101 years old and who knew Will and Sis, shared her story, and then she, with her 2 children, carried a wreath to put on the fence post. It was a wonderful day, and a way that we will always find to remember Will and Sis.